Hey everybody, Nerdstalgic here. So this is in the continued saga of Rookie to Rathpith. Video basically number 3. I took a few days off from racing and just from actually videotaping anything. Because I'm kind of lining up my days off with my wife's days off to give us some time together. And with my current setup, it's kind of impossible for me to record anything. I don't actually have a dedicated studio yet, so yeah, my studio's in my bedroom. So yeah, I don't really want to record, even though my wife says she wouldn't care because it would be really awkward. Anyways, so this is a 1-hour immolation race, which I believe means that the monsters will be doing some extra fire damage. I think on death. Yeah, see, they explode on death. So what that means is that we're definitely going to have to be careful when monsters die. We don't want to kill them when we're pretty low on health. And of course it is a hardcore race, so if we rip, we're done. You know, what's my goal for this? My goal is probably, I don't know, maybe like level 15? I mean, I'm going to run tendrils again. You're probably going to see that's going to be a very, very common thread. I'm probably going to stick with this class. Simply, ooh. Well, that will be very nice when I can use that. Simply because, you know, if I feel like if I just jump around from class to class, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be really bad at everything, basically. So we're just going to stick with Templar, the old man with no pants. We're going to switch over to this wand and then slot lightning tendrils into that. We'll keep the glacial hammer around. I mean, just in case like a really GG2 hander drops or something. Let's check and see if there's any move speed boots here. And there are not. So we're just, let's slide back over here to Nessa. See, I'm not very good at this. I don't do things in the proper order. If there would have been a coral ring here, we'd have picked that up, but there's none. And what we're going to do is, I guess we could sell the driftwood wand. That would give us an extra fragment for a scroll. And then we're going to hit the coast. Now, I did start a little bit late. I was grinding up some coffee. You know, you got to have coffee, right? And yeah, I sat down and it was 3:02, and I was like, well, shit. So, you know, a lot of the strategies are carry over from different race types. You never want to attack single guys. You always want to go for nice, big, fat, juicy clusters of mobs. Oh, it looks like with Immolation, when everything dies, it leaves fire. So that's going to put a little bit more burden. Let's go ahead and pick up those boots. Yeah, that's going to put a little bit of, more burden on maybe like our hit point regen. So definitely might be good to get like a coral amulet or something like that right off the bat. Would be super helpful. Probably going to go a little bit more towards survival than I normally would. So let's go ahead and pick that up so that we can make sure that we have some mana regen going for the tendrils. Okay, I'm going to avoid those extremely large crabs. That's what she said. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of cruise down through here, maybe look for some easy targets, hit any chests or corpses that are in our way. Since it is in 1 hour, I probably do want to grab the Quicksilver Flask, but I'm going to wait until I pick up a little bit more levels to actually do that. We'll grab that since it's rare. So we will be actually going back to town from time to time here. Excuse me. So it will be good to pick up a few things to try to grab some smaller currency if necessary. See, like these zombies, easy kills here, in my opinion. Level up our gym. See, a lot of this stuff, I think what the really good racers do, like allocating points, etc., they do it while they move. And I just can't seem to get behind that. Maybe that's the wrong phrase to use. Get behind it implies that I don't agree with it. I do agree with it. I think it's probably the best way to go. Maybe I just haven't practiced with it enough. Maybe that's it. That's a better way to describe that. So, wow, this is like Experience Creek. So we're definitely going to get that going on. We want to be sure, be very careful here with these large packs, because since they do explode, we could find ourselves taking a lot of fire damage. Where is that third one going to be? Up here, maybe? Get that chest, kill off all of these mobs. Level 3, excellent. Not going to pick up that wand. Simple reason is that we already have something better. Start working towards some damage. Looks like the third mound is going to be over here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, I'm not pro. I don't pretend to be pro. Somebody's got a little tip for me on, you know, the layouts here of this. I'm assuming maybe it always makes a triangle or something. Let's off these birds. Go ahead and pop a health flask. We know we're going to need it. Wool gloves. Yeah, we'll take that. And we'll probably put those on because I really like energy shield. Drop those rawhide gloves. Alright. I didn't mean to run right straight into you. Sorry, sir. Oh, and I completely forgot to pick up the glyph. See, this is the kind of stuff that makes me a shitty racer. But that's okay. Because hopefully I'll improve as I learn some things, as people give me some tips. You know, by all means, this isn't intended to be a self-help video. But if any of you watching have any more experience with racing and want to take me under your wing, that would be fine by me. So, in other news, not related to Path of Exile, I hope everybody is supporting SGDQ 2015. It just started today, so that would be yesterday because I'm going to release this video tomorrow. And it's a great event. It's where, for a week long, a bunch of nerds like you and me get together in a room and speed run and play through different video games. The proceeds, you know, they accept donations. The proceeds all go to Doctors Without Borders, which is a great charity. It's a great charity. So yeah, check it out. A lot of good games. You can see the schedule at GamesDoneQuick.com, and you know, find a game that you really like. They're, you know, they usually try to schedule them in kind of like in blocks. So like, you know, they'll try to have the Metroid games all together, or they might have like some Mario games all together. So right now, I think they kicked it off with some Yoshi's Island with Trihex, which has been pretty entertaining. But I haven't really been able to watch because I've been creating content for you, my dears. Anyways, back to the race. So as I'm cruising through here, you can see that I'm completely ignoring the crabs. This is a little rippy. Mainly because, as you know, the crabs have two phases. Oh, Lord. Hang on. Hang on. Anyways, the crabs have two phases, so they're not really economical to kill. They've got me completely boxed in. You assholes. So we're down here, we're looking for the Deep Dweller. Kill him to get a... God, there's crabs everywhere. I went the wrong way, and I'm going to get boxed in and probably die. Maybe not. Are we free? Woo! That was close, ladies and gentlemen. And that just shows you. See, a veteran racer probably wouldn't get himself in that kind of a situation. But me, I'm no veteran. God! Seriously, get off of me. Yep. So that's it. That was that. You know, do we re-roll at this point? I guess we could. I mean, we're not really that invested in it. And it might be good to do it again. So we can delete that character, because I'm out of character slots. Rip! Rip, 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 rip. Alright, so let's rip this guy. Let's just go ahead and delete him. And let's create... Oops. Templar, Nerdstalgic,
and bled for
Quest,
God and the Order.
9,
I would
2.
have died for my Templar brothers. Every
I like
single
the
one.
accidental W
And
there.
how
It
did I
adds to
reward my piety?
the flair. I have many articles of flair on my vest. Okay, let's grab this glacial hammer. Strategy's going to be the same.
Tortured land.
Same. You know, that's... Lightning Tendril's good. I got myself into some situations there that I should not have been in. You know, if I would maybe have been paying attention a little bit more, I wouldn't have gotten myself backed into those corners multiple times. It wasn't just one time, it was multiple times. So that was unfortunate. All right, Hillock, let's do this. Hillock. What do you think about Glacial Hammer? Why does it miss so damn much? I mean, he whiffs a lot. All right, let's get out of the fire. Okay, that's great. Shabby Jerkin. Probably won't wear it. Simply because chest armor and shield slow you down. They actually have a very bad effect on your speed. And really, I mean, the life regen would be really good. I don't know, it's hard to say. Nessa, hello. Hello, Nessa. Alright, so let's get our lightning tendrils again. And we'll throw it in here. We didn't really get anything very good. I mean, I guess we could use this. No, we can't. Because we need a blue socket. And let's just sell this stuff. I mean, well, I'm not in any real hurry at this point. You know, obviously, I started late. I ripped. You know, I'm bad. I don't know. What is that smell? So let's stop here, get some easy XP, see if we can get some white gear, you know. Avoid the crabs. Those big crabs seem to hit pretty hard. So I'm just gonna stay away from you. That's probably the smell. It's rotten crab meat. Mr. Templar. Those things don't have a lot of hit points. That's good. Fry you up. Sorry. And those crabs, man, they're just disgusting. Disgusting. I hate that that thing on top of their head. Let's grab this waypoint with the intent of coming back to Tidal Island at some point. We're not quite level 2 yet, but that shouldn't be a problem. We'll just have to watch our hit points in mud flats. You know, the thing that I should have been doing in where the deep dweller was. Jesus Christ. Can't believe I ripped that early. Well, actually, I can believe it because I'm bad. But anyways. Oh, dear God. Watch out. I'm level 1. I'm only level 1. Leave Brittany alone. See? Woo! That was close. That was close. We really need a ding. We need a ding. A ding-a-dong-dang. Give me a ding. Okay, we got our ding. Playing the fire here. Now we've got more friends. It's really bad luck that I ran into these blues like this. I mean, it's bad luck and it's good luck at the same time. Maybe this would help. Oh, don't die! Don't rip. Let's use this tree as a natural barricade. Where it's thinking tactically. Oh. This episode is horrible. Because I have no DPS. I'm facing off against these blue mobs. It's taking forever. I'm out of flash charges too. That's great. Probably gonna put that wand on. I mean, that is the downside to not running a chest. For sure. If you run a chest, keep level on that. If you run a chest, you have better defenses. Let's go ahead and let's finish our business here with these guys. Alright, well, another plate vest. Fantastic. Schmantastic. You guys need to die. Alright, so we leveled. We're level 3. Schmantastic. Let's just keep going the way we were going. I don't really think it's a bad strat. I just think I executed it extremely poorly. There's some lag spikes. Yay, lag. Okay, so, maybe over here? If it's a triangle, it should be over here. Oh, it is a triangle. Myth busted. I'm unraveling the mysteries of the world one at a time. Alright, medium life flask is makes me feel a lot more comfortable at this point. Okay, not gonna pick up the buckler simply because maybe if it was magic, I might grab it. But I'm not gonna pick it up because of the move speed debuff. Same reason I'm not running a chest. Now, the move speed debuff from a buckler is less. Jeez, I don't want to run into that guy. He's very stinky. Seriously, can I find the place? I think they added in some new tile sets with the expansion. You know, it used to be I could cruise through a lot of places just like sleepwalking. Not because I was racing or anything, but because I had, just leveled a lot of characters. But now I find myself just being lost. Just all the time. I'm just like, huh? So. Alright. Again, our strat is to try to avoid the crabs. They really suck. And they just take too long to kill. We wanna pick on these cursed spawn simply because they have very low hit point totals. Okay, I know we're going the right way because that bridge it seems to be a feature of this zone. We're not really going to mess with this yellow guy. If he wants to follow us, that's fine, and maybe we can kite him around and pick him off. But so there's the brood princess. Okay, we're going to stop and do a little fighting here. I mean, if we kill some crabs just like by accident, then that's fine. But our goal, our focus here is definitely not crab extermination. So we're going to move back out of that, and we're going to finish our job here. Okay, getting some good experience here. Definitely going to pick up that vine circlet. Back up. Kill those guys. Got to be careful with these little mobs since it's immolation. They could definitely spread a lot of fire. We're getting like machine gunned down by those stupid crabs is what's happening. Or I guess they're more like a lobster now. Alright, level those gems. Let's go ahead and ID that helm. Plus 11 to intelligence is definitely better. ID the vest. Ooh, tempting. I think we're going to take it because of the survivability it gives us. And let's put our point here and go. If it was just life alone, maybe I would turn it down, but life and hit point regen, it's very bueno. So it looks like we're going to hit the ledge, which I think is fine. We don't really need that passive point. I'd really be more concerned now. I think I'm going to, when I hit the waypoint, I'm going to waypoint back and go kill Hailrake. I think that is more of a win strat. Gotta be really careful with these goats. They are public enemy #1. They suck. What level am I? 4. I'm 4 and I'm at the ledge. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's okay. Got about 37 minutes left. I mean, we should be able to still get some points. I'm not sure if level 15 is doable for a racer of my caliber at this point. Shoot a monkey. God, you goat. Sons of farmers. I'm really trying to refrain from swearing. I promise. So if we get, if we get to level 6, but we gotta stay alive, that's the key. we get to level 6, what this guy is saying in global is you get 1 reward point. So that should be super easy. You know, maybe we can shift it down to like 12 to 14. So it's funny this guy's asking all these questions in this global chat, you know, but the people that are here are trying to race. So pick up that tribal club. You never know. Might have some spell damage on it. Scroll of Wisdom. Let's grab this chest, see what's in it. Oh, Scroll of Wisdom. Hello. Pop and a flask there. Oh, incoming goats. F you goats. Alright, augmentation. We might end up using that on something. Alright, so the last time I raced, I was doing, I'm not gonna say I was doing well. Now, this is one that I didn't record because my wife was here. But I was just trying to practice, just, I don't know, just having fun. And I was doing okay, and I got to the ledge, and I really hadn't been running into a lot of blue packs. And I thought to myself, actually I said out loud, I really wish I could get some blue packs. And the first thing that happened, I ran into a pretty large blue pack of rock throwers, and ripped. And I was so upset that I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. So we're gonna go to Lion Eyes Watch first. Let's go ahead and throw some ID on this. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay. What do you?
Hello.
You got anything new? Aha! Coral ring. That will help our survivability out. So that's gonna cost us some scrizzles. Let's grab this one. Boom. So now our survivability is greatly increased. Bestel, what do you got for us? Nothing. Thanks, bud. And we're going to pick up Flame Totem. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that what I like to do is I like to drop Flame Totem down as like an auxiliary skill. I think it works great to take a little heat off of you. Granted, it doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, but it can suffice. And also, you know, the damage it does is okay. So, there is that. So, this shouldn't be too bad to get through. We are properly leveled for it. In fact, we're actually over-leveled for it at this point. But we're doing this simply for the fact that we really, really, really want that Quicksilver Flask. Really want that Quicksilver Flask. And we need to check Tarkly when we go back for move speed boots. If he had some move speed boots, that would be like double rainbow good. So Hellrake will be up here somewhere. We don't want to have a ton of crap around us whenever we fight him, just in case we do get frozen. Insert frozen joke that I don't want to say there. Okay, we're going to be real careful here. Because of the blues. Oh, we're pulling more stuff. Lovely. But it looks like basically our level difference is really overwhelming these guys. So there's Hellrake. Let's drop our Flame Totem down. Nuke off some stuff. Now, I've found that keeping him in melee is the way to go. Because if you go ranged on him, he starts flinging out ice spears and it gets real messy. Alright, so medicine chest, medium life flask is great. That wand could be good. Let's go ahead and fill up with the intention of selling. Is that let's go grab this. We can fit both that cap and the gloves in. So we're going to grab that. Zip. We got any portal scrolls? No, we don't have any portal scrolls. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hit escape, exit to character selection, enter. It's the quickest way to get back to town.
A medicine chest.
Really, even if you have portal scrolls, it's still faster. The only reason you wouldn't want to do that is if you wanted to come back to the same place. So, as you can see, I'm putting the Quicksilver on 3, and that's because that's what I'm used to. Let's go ahead and sell that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. We're not even going to ID some of this stuff because it can't be It probably won't be useful for us. Not a good investment. But we will ID this wand. It's definitely good. It's definitely better than what we had. And we're probably just going to sell the glacial hammer at this point.
Can I help?
Yeah. Alright, let's check him for some move speed boots.
Animals don't seem to.
Okay, move speed boots, move speed boots. You got any? Move speed boots? Huh? 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 No. So, no dice. And we're going to go back to the ledge. And we're probably going to work on the ledge for a little while. Let's open up a new ledge. We do that by hitting control when we hit the button. And a little tip, this cluster of 3 rocks always points towards the next zone. So we are level 6, the ledge is a level 6 zone. My idea here is probably to maybe go to level 8 here? Maybe? I mean, the thing about that makes the ledge so good is just usually the mobs are very, very easy to kill. Usually you can get some pretty good clusters. And, yeah, it's just safe. It's a safe place to grind. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, a more experienced racer might instead choose... Yeah, I was backing out of that for sure. Definitely do not want to get surrounded by blue mobs. Large life flask. Excellent find. A more experienced racer might push a little bit harder. I'm guessing, but as we all know, I am not experienced. Get out of my back. Yep. So we're gonna do a little juke there, a little juke action on the goats. We juked them, very good. Let's grab this simple robe and the burning arrow for scraps. Woo! Be careful here. We got some goats and some rock throwers. I got to remember now. I have a quicksilver flask, level 7, lucky 7, hopefully. So we're gonna continue up through here. You know, it would have been nice to get the deep dweller down. Let's get these guys. Oh, we're gonna do a little retreat here. I've learned my lesson. Let's pick off. Let's just be conservative. Let's play conservative. Let's pick off a few things. There's a jade amulet. I would really like to have an alchemy for that, but I'm probably going to settle for using a transmute on it. I'm gonna do that right now. Do I have a transmute? I thought I had a transmute, but I don't. That's unfortunate. We're probably still going to equip it. I don't really feel like we need a third mana flask, or a second mana flask, to be honest with you. So, it's already equipped. That's good. We're going to sell the simple robe for a chromatic in case we need to change the color on any of our sockets, which we probably shouldn't. But you never know. It's always good to be prepared, Boy Scouts, you know, all that jazz. I was never a Boy Scout. Don't think it really fit the image that my biker parents really wanted. But look what they ended up with. Yeah. We're not going to talk about my family. Anyways, so let's level up our lightning tendrils, move out of that there, pick up this. Yes, yes, we're doing all right now. We're probably not going to... Ooh, Orb of Chance, so we can use that on our necklace. And hope for something deliciously good.